And look, we have the brand new Honda Jazz. Apologies if the wind picks up a bit. It does seem to be quite calm at the moment. We'll start with a walk around the car. If I trip, you'll probably hear it. They just love those retro looks. Thank you for the thumbs up. It looks really cool. It really does. It looks retro. It looks a bit like the first Civic because of the shape. It also uses some traditional Japanese contemporary design style as well, which if I pronounce I'll get it completely wrong, so I'm not going to. And as you know, when it comes to Hondas, you have your trim levels. You have the SE, the SR, the EX, and now the Jazz Crossstar EX as well. And yes, of course, you have magic seats in the back as well. Also, the front seats are deeper and they've got more padding and they're more comfortable. And this has changed quite a bit since the one we drove. It's probably 2 years ago now. But it does have a 1.5 double overhead cam IV Tech engine and an electric motor. And there's the shifter. Now here's a quiz for you. What does B stand for? Just there. Please answer in the comments. I'd like to know if anyone actually gets it. It's safer because it's got Honda's sensing. They've also tightened up the chassis. Hello Matt, how are you? How are you loving the new Jazz? I love the blue surround on the emblem as well. It looks cool. Where was I? Honda sensing. Safety systems that Honda put in cars now. It's quite phenomenal. It really is. I mean, look, you've got active cruise control. You've even got lane keep assist, which is, as you know from the Civic, it steers extremely well. It is a nice looking Jazz. Thanks, Matt. So there you go. Now, the one thing you will find is hard plastics. They're pretty much everywhere. But this car's like 22 grand or something. And that's for this model. It's very comfortable. Very retro inside as well. Bits like this are padded, as is here. Lovely little steering wheel, leather wrapped, feels great. I love the finish on this as well. And you've got your power button there. If I put my foot on the brake, let's fire her up. Okay, make sure the keys. As you can see, straight into EV mode there. So you can drive on pure electric, or you can drive on a combination of electric and combustion, or you can drive on combustion. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Annabelle. I love the fact that you have a massive windscreen as well. I mean, just look at the style of it. You've got quarter panel windows as well. I'm getting my hair cut today, so if you've spotted the hair in the mirror, it's all going, every bit. You've got heated seats on this model as well. Depending on what trim you get, depends on the features and spec you get. I do love these splashes of colour, I really do. You get parking sensors, reversing camera, collision mitigation, that kind of thing. Lots and lots of cool features. And it's far more comfortable. And what you're asking yourselves is, how does it drive? It drives very well. Still trying to work out how the modes work. This particular trim is, let's just find out. I'm going to consult my papers. Where are we? There it is. This car is £22,035, but that includes the pearlescent white paint as well, which you'll likely agree pops. And it drives really well. It's amazing the seamlessness between the electric modes and the petrol modes. And you have a nice sci-fi noise as well when you're running on pure electric. The thing that gets me about Jazz is the space. It just staggers me. Don't quite know how they managed to do it. It's like a TARDIS. If you open the boot, decent size, and you can drop the seats. We'll be demonstrating magic seats and all the other cool features on the Jazz in the full review. But you've got things like chargers in the back. And just look at this. Really premium materials. A lot of car manufacturers are now going for leatherette and cloth. You can kind of see why. It looks really cool. I mean, the electric Mini we've just given back had pretty much this style. But yeah, hard plastics everywhere. It would have been nice to see some padding there, but it's a really good value car. This is nicely padded. 0 to 60 is about 9.3 and it tops out at 109 miles an hour. I think it's got around 200 newton meters of torque as well. It's very good at launching. I took it for a spin before and it handles like the old one. It'd be interesting to see this one next to the previous generation on the back road. So there you go, our first look. It's taken a while because the weather has been atrocious. If you'd like to know anything about the car, have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll endeavour to answer them on the review. So there you go. Thanks for joining me and bye-bye.